You've just entered the domain of chaos and cuteness. Welcome to Heavy 55. Let the madness begin. It's a stereotypical big three anime opening. Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece got these kinda openings. I just feel like this one is insulting, cause Uryo never fought Hitsugaya, and Chat never fought Soifon, so why showing us these fights? When the song for the opening is mid, I will look into the opening to find small details like this. I was hoping the anime opening would break the internet in the year 2024 instead of Dan and Masher doing it. But one can only hope, am I right? Good visuals, as usual. It wants to be like the first ever Naruto opening so bad, with their name having rocks in it and sounding old as hell, like the first opening. Well, I have some very bad news for you, my boy. You ain't reaching those levels, not in this lifetime, I'm telling you. It started good as fuck. It all pointed to it being one of the greatest openings of all time. It had medieval music starting, with also an amazing guitar string solo in that part sounded so cool, but it all went downhill when that dropped. Well, dropped. It dropped the drop and I was like, you almost had it, It's still an AOT opening, so yeah, no damn visuals be going stupid. I like the shot of Army shouting, bro. That shit rocks. Oh my god, I feel like such a fake Dragon Ball fan. Why? Because I don't remember this opening at all. I mean, I was a kid and watched it in Spanish style. Maybe that's the reason my memory foggy. There's an excuse for that, though. So for that reason, I really don't feel that much nostalgia. And even though I love Kai, I must say, this is simply an okay opening. I'm a big fan of the vibes though, so good shit. Yeah, no, damn well why this is so high. The recipe for success is to have Kanabun do an opening for you. I still feel nothing will ever top Silhouette in his career ever again. The guy is a legend, it's all I'm trying to say. And this song is very alright by me. The drop is kinda meh, but nothing can be too perfect, can it? I'm gonna be so deadass with you. I was really not planning on finishing the anime, cause the whole female present and priest villain was just not appealing to me, like at all. Call me sexist if you want, but the moment I saw Jotaro get injured, I say injured not to spoil, but like, you know what I mean? Come on, I knew I wasn't finishing this season until the new one would come out, which is one I am really looking for from all the good things I've heard. Will you guess what? The announcements for JoJo Part 7 came out. Let's go! I really thought that teaser will come out in like a decade or so later, after Stone Ocean. But it did get announced, and I did propose myself to finish Stone Oceans once and for all. Now I must admit, I regret not finishing it at first, but it's not entirely my fault. Those who remember know that Netflix cut the show in 2 parts, and all the waiting they made me do made me lose interest in the anime. But let's stop the jab and talk about this opening. Holy guacamole! But first, that's not CGI, is it? It is a simple song, like musically wise, but opening wise, I think it is very meaningful and coherent with what's going on the show. Out of all the opening with different versions from other parts, this one is my least favorite. It feels like it's trying too hard to be like the rest, which I wish it was its own thing instead of copy pasting what the other JoJo parts did. But I guess you could say this is a generational thing. See what I did there? So I'll let that slide just a bit. I guess you could say the amount of time the animators had to spend for this opening is over the top. Cause holy fuck, is this beautifully animated. The opening is surprisingly very good. It started slow, but my gosh, is the end result so good. By end result, I mean the drop bit, or chorus, or whatever fancy, verbally articulated typical white boy who do ranking videos will name it. They seriously think it's cool. I mean, it's like invisible say. Swearing doesn't make you cool. Well, in this case, for my boy Charlie, saying overcomplicating complex terms to sound refined and educated doesn't make you cool. In my invincible voice, of course. It's a joke, by the way. I think this might be Hiroshi Kitanari weakest opening song for One Piece. For this to be the worst of his catalog speaks volume of how big he is as a singer, not gonna lie. It's a very chill song, nothing I either like or dislike. Oh well, besides the animation of the characters jumping and dancing, lol, like brother, ugh. The beat drop is cool, I must emphasize. You're gonna have to forgive me, but this last opening for Naruto Shippuden, I despise them a lot. Not only because of the filler, yes, it's because of that. I wasted my goddamn time. But mainly, it's basic and generic. It's mid! Though the name says the peak, it honestly kinda is and isn't to me. I love the animation and how they make it seem like Momo writing all of this on his journal, on some Blackbeard meme type thing. And yes, I got that from the comment section by somebody else, but I wanted to sound smart, which I am, I mind you. Song choice is not it for me, Chief. I'm sorry. Not the lowest nor the peak. Get it? This more like in between, Mayo. Why are they spoiling everything? It actually pisses me off so much you don't understand. I will watch the whole opening all the time, and because these dumbasses will show spoilers in the opening, forget spoilers, but like things that make sense after they happen. Like, I'm not praying this. I will obviously be like, oh my, why is this Titan throwing rocks, or why is he fighting Levi? Like, you're taking my fresh mind off the show and giving me time to speculate, which is something dumb to be mad at. I will stand on it. But as this is the second worst opening to me, which is talking really nice about Attack on Titan, since this is not a terrible ass opening, it simply is alright. Hey, they said the thing. The name of the show is the name of the song. Oh my god, I can't breathe. The gods have arrived once again. My lord, Asian Kung Fu generations. They made my favorite Naruto opening and my Full Metal Alchemist opening. God work is what these guys do. Unfortunately, unlike the first opening, I don't have a lot of positive things to say about this one. It's a mid song, and it surprises me because it's the guys that did Naruto opening 2 song. I don't think the song goes well with the show, too calm, too repetitive. There was cool mixing here and there in the first one. That boy was Playboy Cardi in this bitch. And here they are just mustard with the repetitiveness. 8 times great, but it's alright. Hey, would you look at that? It's the Full Metal Alchemist opening number 3, guy. That one opening is a hit. I love that opening, man. I'm sorry, boss. I'll have to stop the grazing and be straight with you. This is mid. Not mediocre at all. No, 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 no. It's simply a normal mid, like medium rated work stuff opening. That's perfect. That's a lot coming from me. You did good, boss. This is just chill and not made for me. Maybe the fangirls will. Will? I'm saying will like this anime just came out. What am I saying? Duh. Fangirls love this one. Not a girl though. And also not a fan though, by the way. Just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Okay, I'll stop now. It is a slowly paced opening song. It has to be very specific for me to like this kind of openings. This one solved it in my opinion. Starts slow and with some nice sequences of fast raps here and there, but that drop part is literally as slow and unenergetic as the beginning of the song. It is definitely not designed for me, but I understand those who love this one. I can relate, bitch. Be mad, ho. Having an anime opening about people bowling named Punky Funky Love is just enough for me to put it above the British opening from before. I also imagine LeBron James bowling with this song. Funny stuff my mind be making up. Though the opening is great and somewhat nostalgic, I believe it's only memorable positive if the Obito and Kakashi fight. I mean, it does spoil the fuck out of everything, but hey, cool fights and animation, am I right? It for sure is better than Guden. Cut it the fuck out. This song rocks. Literally. And it's so cinematographic. Also, kudos. But it's a simple good at best. And this one is better if I go along with the people's opinion instead of mine. Because oh boy, then One Piece fans will make one beating Barry's bounty on my head top if they ever hear what I actually think of this opening. Yeah, nah. What if I actually like being the villain? I'm bound to be a conqueror of the sea with such a high bounty. Oh yeah, fuck all of you. This song is overrated. That's right, you heard me, it's overrated. And it's carried by the arc it is in. It follows under the basic and simple category, but no one dares to say it for the respect they have for this arc. You say, I need to leave. I say, nah, I'ma do my own thing. Get dunked on, broskis. They deadass made an opening for only one episode. But what that episode they chose. The last episode. Oh yes indeed. Hot take. This lasted less than the opening too, and there's no debate, it's better than the second. Oh, oops. I mean, it's not that big of a deal either, but I had to make sure my excitement is shown, since this one is better than the second disappointing ass opening song. Well, this is luckily the last opening, and hopefully we get a remake of Code Geass, like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and they have also the Hunter x Hunter gimmick where they are just using the first opening over and over and over in all seasons. I hate you all, opening 2 and 3 fanatics. Our battle will be legendary. This gives brotherly bear or Disney kind of vibes. Just me. Holy moly, how long are they going to keep reusing the same scenes? What a PowerPoint presentation! Wow! Because of poor animation, I gotta put it lower than what my heart desires. I'm sorry. It is unironically the only one that's animated as a hero comic book opening, since, the show is heavily inspired by USA Comics, DC, or, Marvel. The song is just alright, I guess. Maybe I should put it higher because of the animation, but you will see the contenders above outrank this one. That's Naruto opening in our hearts. Boruto does not exist. The characters, voice actors sing the opening, so I won't be as harsh and constructively destructive towards them, I guess. But it's still a mid song, in my opinion. And that dance, oh my goodness, it's so icky. Yuck. I don't know why I hate that dance so much. Is it just me? I don't remember this opening that much on my mind. As bad as that sounds, I honestly like the opening and I think the singer is very talented. I like it. Also reminds me to a Brotherly Bear for some reason. That movie is a banger. I have mentioned that movie like 2 times now. Go watch that movie. It is a very slow and relaxing opening for an Asian Kung Fu generation opening, but I'll take anything. My Naruto OP2 maker stew, I will eat that shit up. It's got one of the most iconic scenes of footage like ever, and it's the one where the spadas are at the conference table. That shit is so fire. I won't lie, I didn't like it at first, but it kinda grew on me. Amazingly done, Asian Kung Fu-chan. I'm not gonna let my bias take over this time. It's a decent first opening. It shows what the anime is about, with some awesome donking going on. Song is, and for this I do apologize in advance, a very mid. I feel like a chat with this song. In Latin America, Becky is the equivalent of JoJo nonsense, and I'm all for it. Latin Americans, you get a good taste in anime. I can forget those
You know Metacabra memes?
Just look those up. They're so funny, man. Also, I can't with the exaggerated body proportions and the narrator explanations for this show, man. They're so freaking funny. I unironically become invested in their drama, and it also does pique my interest. This opening is great. It's simple, but at least it's not Psyche K opening 1 kind of level. You catching stray, Psyche K fans? You're lost. Like, dog. The last opening before you is Silhouette. You had to capitalize on that. So this one ends up feeling bland and generic. It do is kinda suiting those in some parts, and Brass Guy and Madara fight, it ends up being a good, simple good anime opening. I'm not very sure if I'm correct, but this one is so far the only opening from Black Clover I find generic, which means it's a kind of opening that's in a way too overused in animes. Unlike other generic ones, this one is not as bad. It's a good generic opening, which means that Black Clover so far are keeping that streak of opening bangers. I've got a creepy fact. I watched the anime knowing about the very suspicious scenes. I'm Hisoka. Luckily for me, I was still a minor when I watched the whole anime. So for you all adults out there watching this one, I'm on to you. Still, if you don't make it weird, it's a wholesome experience. Also, why is this not nostalgic and neither pleasing to my ear? I am not feeling this one. Unlike many animes, I don't know why they didn't go too hard on their first opening. It is indeed a cooking anime, and not a Berserk anime adaptation, so there's not enough room to fill, but jeez, just for that, I'll give it a B. Oh no, this one is a sad song for me. It hits me hard, like a steel bar. Since it's the show's last. And Naruto though, not Shippuden. It kinda sucks. I always have to clarify things like this, but as a YouTuber, I have to do it, you know. Also, it also makes me sad because later on, the show destroyed a lot of stuff I loved from the OG version. Why is the audio on this opening so like old? Was this recorded in the early 2000s or something? Funny enough, just because of that, it will get ranked higher than it should. Cause it deadass sounds like a generic filler opening music, not gonna lie. Old vibes enjoyers, stand up. It's actually the guys from GTO opening 2 Pornography. Wow, it's peak. It is indeed iconic. I just wish I could understand Japanese for fuck's sake. I know this man is spitting bars. If not bars, he's spitting holy water, holy cow. But excluding the drop beat, everything else I just find it generic or average. Even though the animation is fit Da Vinci, Fullmetal Alchemist gets a different level of judgments.
Why?
I don't know, cause it's a remake.
Well, I judges that.
I don't know, man. I just feel I've got to, okay? It's that goated of an anime. Amazing and neat stuff. Full metal people. This Persona high school detective anime ass song opening. I like it though. It contains a bit of jazz and salsa, which activates my Latino head. Let me bird dance to this hell. No coherence to the vibes it should be having in this arc, but hey, cool visuals and song, I guess. This series is funny as heck. It's literally the best comedy out there. The way they insult America in this season is so hilarious. I approve of the disrespect. Baki, Juhiro, and that pirate guy doing the president dirty. Real quick, come get Trump, please. The boy is tripping something horrible right now. I'm so glad that just like JoJo's Part 6 and 7 are made or like sponsored by Netflix, because Baki finally got a fully animated opening. It's not CGI or reuse scenes that happen in the season. The lowest in this opening will be the highest for others, so shush. Still, even if I love my dumb nonsensical anime, I must with sadness say that this is just average. That's what happens when there's a list full of openings that are bangers, you know? Some have to be ranked very harshly, and that's just how it is. Don't take it personal, kid. I'm about to commit bias, cause I like this anime more than Psyche K, but you can get the same feeling out of them both, no cap. But since I like the anime, I think it's fun as hell. Besides, Amery is in the opening. I love her. Yes, I love her like some tiny, annoying grown woman would love Toyi. But since I'm a man, it's weird, not okay? Okay, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Shit. But even after saying that, I'm subjective, or at least I try to be as much as I can. This is some casual, normal, average anime opening. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. After all, an anime is not based on their opening, since you can simply skip intro in every opening nowadays. But this is about anime openings, so sorry, Mary Chuan. Wait, I liked her since I was a minor. Now I'm an adult. How old is Mary? Let me see. She's at least 15. Benzema. I'm kidding, I'm sorry. Oh, I now love you as a character, Mary. Not as someone to want to have a relation, you know. Like romantic stuff. If you're thinking something else, you are sick in the head. This generation is cooked, bruh. And so why am I using the vocabulary so often? Well, I at least stopped skipping the toilet in 6-7. My trust in myself has returned. I am not cooked yet, chat. Amazing arc. good animation, good fights, good enough song. Now that there is a well-rounded Naruto opening right there. This video gets taken down by copyright so fast, it's incredible. I'm making a list of many openings so I know what I'm talking about actually. The geometry dash sound effects at the beginning are very soothing and memorable. Somewhat nostalgic, but it's alright at best. I'm pretty sure I didn't watch this one all the time. I mean, I did, but I got tired of the sorry ass pacing. It's such an issue and it sucks because when you love something, you truly become very forgiving. And for the pacing to mainly go to some sketchy website just to find this something called One Piece I've heard about so much is saying a lot. So I think I just lasted like 20 or something episodes into the arc before I moved on with One Piece. It's no doubt better. Well, with the One Piece being remade, maybe this will get fixed in the future. And also thank you animators for putting that Nami taking a shower scene and Robin tied up. Hey culture man, I see. Yay! It's where Brook is, guy. Oh my god. The animation is god like I say just now. But is an opening like this what the fans deserve after eagerly waiting for its return? It's like, for example, Hunter x Hunter returns, but the opening is mid as hell. Man, I will reasonably crash out. And I don't know if British fans did that. If they didn't, then I guess I'm more of an either obnoxious, annoying fan or determined, persistent fan. You're curious? I haven't finished the new British episode, so I have not watched its newest opening. Forgive me. It actually kinda grew on me with some time, not gonna lie to ya. My opinion hasn't changed though, I think it's just great. I honestly don't know what the community thinks of this opening. To me, I like it. Gives off this nostalgic and sad song that honestly would make me cry once I get older. The voice is kinda nightcore, or what they call it nowadays, sped up. The visuals on this one are on point. They recorded a modern session, or what the hell is up? It's Black Clover, so as usual, it's a banger. This one is fine, but what it is, it's some upbeat, crazy music, befitting of the craziness that goes on this show. It's the syndrome of having an OP main character and making a rocky, awesome opening song. One Punch Man suffers that condition. By that being said though, this is awesome and everything, it's really my style and preference, but I must still be subjective. A lot of the shots and fights are taken out of the show. Nico Heavy, what you mean? What I mean is that those fights are actually fights that happen in the show, and thus could be considered as spoilers. I was like, oh, I know Masher is gonna fight this weird ass character design character. Oh, nothing surprises me. Also, now comparing this opening to the second opening, it actually makes this opening get a grow down. Surprisingly enough, opening to got that much aura that makes this one significantly worse. Still, a very so-so, it's fine opening. Kudos to Yamacho. I expected great things, and I got them with opening too. I'm not a streamer, but W female representation no cap. It's some nice rock, but not my cup of tea, you know. W women in this chat. It's the last opening I watched / heard from the series. I completely stopped and don't know what's even happening now. Did it finish? Damn, I realize I'm very lazy and I don't wanna search that up. Also, editor note, I looked it over and I saw SAO alternative and also ordinal scale opening. I think I watched the anime wrong because after season 2 last opening, that being courage, I stopped completely watching the anime at like 2015-16 I believe, and came back for initiation. So I don't know if I skipped some season or if they are OVA or that or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch them and I won't rank them. I lost track of the plot. Sorry, not sorry. Did they only spend the whole budget on the opening in the U20 match? This is so incredibly well animated. I dare say, and forgive me if this could result disrespectful, Daddy chill, but this gives me some glimpses, or more like reminds me of Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Yes, I think this opening is that well animated. The song is just good. It is indeed an anime opening song. But the one that receives all the praise is the animation. I mean, what the fuck? Animation wise, this and the second opening might be the greatest sport anime openings ever. Like I said, animation wise. I said sport anime and only animation wise. Songs, there's better out there. And animes, I mean, like, duh. But let's give the only praise this season can get. But that's the U20 match, because everything else is just doo-doo water, man. Why does it look like it was animated using CapCut or something, bro? How are female Japanese singers so talented? I'm in love, OMG. It's alright though. Amazing vocals. Meh song. Nothing else to add, just that. That scene of Sanji and the cape is so goated, not gonna lie. Sanji carried this opening just like this arc. Nah, I'm playing. The song on this one is very good, I guess. I can't feel the soul of the singer at least, so is it good or not? It is really subjective at the end of the day, but I would say that instead of calling this one simple, like many of the rest, this one is simply an acceptable, well done opening. There's nothing bad or extraordinary to talk about on this one. I approve. That cape hella long. Damn! You a bride or something, man? Because of the last opening, which is opening 7, I was expecting all songs from now on to be just like this one. A quiet, chill beginning, which I like, and then hitting us with a drop beat with generic anime face like pictures on the screen like this one, and I don't know, I just felt disappointed. It's a good song and repetitive visuals, even if they're, well animated. It is way too slow for my preference, but it was still very enjoyable. I remember I watched the whole opening for the first season of Vinland Saga, which consists of these two openings. This is what I call an ear candy opening. Just like eye candy. See what I did there? Okay, cool. This opening was stuck in my head for a week or so. Very good for an opening to do that, I must admit. But it wasn't stuck to me for years or months even. I liked the first opening. Pretty good for an average opening in my opinion. Also, why are they showing the fight of Thornfinn and Torker in here? That's just spoiling and lazy. I'm getting tired of animes spoiling or using sections of the actual lore on the show just for some flashy shots and fights. Angles, intersections, man, whatever, man. Minus points for that though. Fighting Gold. It's a cool opening. That one scene of Narancia is straight aura. The song itself is kinda generic, I guess. Cool violins though. I mean, it all together becomes a good golden experience. You said that. Get out! Whoa, whoa, it's not alright. Everything will be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's not alright. It's another generic hero song. Wow. Them angles go stupid hard in this one, but come on. This English and pronunciation is reminding me of "Hello everyone, oh my god!" that anime scene. Though I'm not one to talk. Just hear my accent. Well, I'm stuck to this voice, so I might as well love me. You be. It is a pretty solid opening. Yes, it takes a long time for the build up to deliver the good part of the song, and it also has its few symbolisms here and there that save this opening from total disgrace. Even I, as a football soccer fan, I must admit it's just alright. I was about to say they do no spoilers in this opening, but they absolutely do. Minus points for that, man. And many will comment,
It's unfair to give it these points just because they show scenes slash fights from the show in the opening when it is hard to not spoil something and make it a cool, entertaining opening.
the fuck you mean, prick? They mastered the art of not spoiling characters in the final season of Beastar opening video. And as the episodes advance, they introduced characters that used to be in a locked character state, and then they were added in the actual opening later on when they were introduced. Like I said, they mastered it, and pisses me off that there's no animes that do that. They be spoiling everything. It can have a little bit of spoiler, I suppose, but I don't know if it's a controversial topic of discussion. Jeez, maybe I should make a back and forth series in the channel. Where we talk like civilized people and make good and coherent debates, full of plot twists and drama.
No.
It's one of those chill lady singing that I unfortunately don't know what the lyrics even are. Honestly, I don't like it a lot, singing wise. Animation wise, this one is beautiful. I don't know if it's better animated than the first one. Let me go see. I just rewatched the first opening, and hell no, that one is better not only animation wise, but music wise. I have had a change of heart, and I find this one oddly beautiful now. It's relaxing, and it reminds me of the good old days. And I said that like a true unk. Well, I, funnily enough, am an actual unk. I have a nephew. But I'm only 22. Maybe I'm not that old. Wait, I'm 22, I'm old. This opening is truly seasonal to me. Because sometimes, very rarely, I find this one better than Braver, which you will see it's ranked way above this one. This opening be making you think they fight to the death, and cooking is that serious, which it kinda is. It's got a slow start, but a memorable good part. I like this one. Hey Mike, it's the anime's name! Drop that invincible title. Ta-da! It's a nostalgic opening to me because I remember being an invested fan in this show back then, like in 2018. Time flies like a butterfly. This is the first opening I witnessed after finishing the rest of the episodes on one pace, so I was finally caught up with the anime, you know? So this opening kinda gives me a refreshing look back memory that reminds me that I persisted and finished a goal that I proposed myself, which that goal is to watch this anime I so sore I'd never watch. I even hate it. I guess openings get boosted when you like them for whatever reasons outside of the anime. It's interesting how humans work. This opening is the closest to an OG opening, while, you know, not really being the old version, you know. It feels like it's been a minute since the minute came out. I wonder when it was aired. Let's see. 9 years! Amazing everything as usual, but the song could be even more memorable and overall better. It's Full Metal Alchemist. It gets judged differently. Remember that. Why is the animation so good? You know damn well the animators must be chained down or something. This gotta be hard and torturing as a whole, with their over complex characters, designs, has been hotel looking ass, and yes, has been cut astray. And if you're mad, do something about it. Well, besides the animation, they really are liking doing openings where more than one singer sings, huh? I wonder where they got that from. JoJo! That's a JoJo reference right there. That shit makes me tight. I deadass don't remember much about this anime, maybe because I haven't finished watching it. I stopped at episode 47, and I know that thanks to Crunchyroll. I'm not even joking. I love the retro style of the opening. I love retro shit. I might go back and watch the whole thing. I'm serious. I don't remember why I stopped watching it. It sure was for a reason, but my mind completely discarded that knowledge, so nothing I can do, I suppose. The opening song is alright. I am honestly a big fan of these anime songs. The drop is pretty good. I can sense nostalgia beaming off this opening, and I'm more for the nostalgia. I love and hate the feeling of getting old and this becoming nostalgic. It's like eating spicy stuff, you know? You hate the feeling but can stop eating those Takis. Perfect way to describe it. Dang, I'm surprised by myself. Was I supposed to do ranking videos like this one? Nah. It's a retro anime opening, so it will get ranked higher just because of that in my list. I understand that many people won't rank it that way, but this is my list, so I guess I can do whatever I want.
Yo.
Wait, is Iruma just a Nagisakron? At some point, they will be creating new colors like Olo to put it under anime characters. It's not always necessary to make characters have, rainbow hair or make interesting character designs. And I'm sure with this, I just insulted the whole anime community, because I swear, they be making these characters repetitive as hell. That's why I respect Toei and Okarun type of character designs. They make sense to real humans. I mean, besides the fact that Toei got that edgy ass scar and weird ass worm shit on his shoulder. Also, what are those pants? She's doing kung fu? Anyways, back to the point. I won't talk about the hair. I just noticed lots of different color hairs in this opening and thought of bringing that statement out. This opening is good. I like the scene where the servant pink guy goes berserk on the drop beat, or when the drop is about to hit us, cause that boy be holding back for being Iruma's dog and some Makime and Kenji type of relationship. Also, Giat, Kadara, what's up, baby? Wait, she's a demoness high school. Probably a minor, right? We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Good enough. I should mention that this couple of 4 last openings, I have them in at the above top level of mid. This one, unlike all the rest, is being held down by the animation and art going behind the scenes. The song is so dang good. I have it on repeat on so many occasions. It's also the last opening of OG Bridge, so I guess it gives it nostalgic points as well. I would rank this one higher, but it's held down by what I mentioned. Whenever I have to refrain myself to attempt to appease everyone, it's a sensation that makes me incredibly frustrated. Dog, I remember so little about this show. Only thing I remember is that it's about glitches, duh, and investigators and nothing else. I even wonder if I truly watched it, which I clearly did because my Crunchyroll history list says so. And so, I believe so. I should probably rewatch it just to make sure. I'll put it in my list to rewatch. Okay, I got Noragami, check. Hunter x Hunter, I'm watching it right now. Full Metal, and then this anime. Cool. I wonder when I watch them. Maybe next month or year. I don't know. But even if my dementia ass don't remember most of the stuff on the show, the opening itself is pretty explanatory. It's a very good. Do I dare say it's beautiful? I dare say it's beautiful. unique and inspiring. Animation wise, it is a red wine, and the song itself is chef's kiss. How come people don't talk about this anime anymore? There are say it's underrated. I hope that thanks to this ranking list, a few or if only one person go gives this anime a try. Feels sad for this anime to just die just from watching the opening perspective. I'm gonna watch the show again and give a professional detailed review. Pretty great stuff. Song Stance! It's funny enough a song that I was forced to praise is I. Guess to me it's not that great, but the chorus is catchy. It's on a memorable arc, but a solid animation, while being beloved by the fans. I don't wanna sound like a hate breach, I clearly don't, and it belongs to the big three, so I guess you're worthy of getting ranked this high. Vibes are checked on this one, y'all. This is such a happy song. If you take away the fact how it spoils Robin joining the gang, then you got a chill, bitch, retro opening that makes me mesmerized. Or at least it is to me. I'm gonna be short and precise with One Piece openings, cause there's so many of them. I'ma die otherwise. It is a bit controversial to talk about the newest opening to me, cause I really didn't like the animation style and the CGI map I implemented, but I'd rather they do this instead of torturing their poor animators, so I will let it slide. It is very melody-like, but it is sweet to the ears and eye. I believe kids singing like they're in the choir while war is going on in the background symbolizes how alien kids like Aimer had to become war tools of destruction for these old assholes. Pretty good opening that gave me this distinct piece of information. It's a chill and relaxing opening. The visuals very nostalgic. For me, it being nostalgic gives it points. The opening gives me a sense of peace and hope. Honestly, I skipped most of the One Piece openings because I wanted to reach Gear 5 Luffy before it got animated. It was the hype around that time that got me to watch One Piece. It was around my high school years, and because I either broke all connections to my friends because of dumb mistakes, or because I was an introvert, I had nothing to do all day, and so One Piece gave me something to grind, or more like binge watch. And I simply did a forbidden move of pressing skip intro. I know, but it was like 1100 episodes or something at that time. Give me a break. Oh yeah, the opening. This is what you call a hidden gem. And I really like the aesthetic of it. This is because I'm more into J-pop than K-pop, so yeah, I love J-pop. These are some nostalgic tunes. OG certified. I did the mistake of getting attached to the anime characters. I felt like a student and I loved my dear teacher. So when the opening changed from an upbeat song to a somewhat not upbeat, it kinda worried me. I was like Squidward's shrinking nose meme. Just hearing Japanglish question reminds me of "Go ahead, Mr. Joestar." Wonderful opening. Just out of the way, the anime is very informative and fun. Thus, my opinion on its opening does not reflect on the show. Yes, a gun is being pointed at my head in this moment, but besides the good morning world part, it isn't as innovating or original. I see the aspects of people seeing this to be iconic and nostalgic, but come on, this is me who we talking about here. I don't do nostalgia from a 2019 opening, but maybe after more years and watching the series, you wanna find this opening higher. I thought it was worse than what I remember, but surprisingly enough, what the fuck, it's very good. And it has some of the first opening vibes in some parts. I wish the animation was as goated as the first one. Cause hype and song-wise, this is a worthy successor to the first opening. Color me impressed. This salsa parts is activating my Latino hit. I'm a lie, I'm a shit, I'm a steal. Watch out, ladies. It's a very good song, and the vocals are so on point. It's a combination of hype and grassiness. I think I might get attached to this opening and rank it higher in the future, but as of now, it's not there yet. This might be or not be a hot take, but even though the opening song is good, it got really overhyped because I mean, it's obvious, ain't it? Lots of people love Demon Slayer, and especially kids. Why are kids watching this shit? My little sister be asking for the Nezuko costume for Halloween, and I'm right now hiding my hobby of loving anime because anime fans, especially the adults, are weird as fuck. Your motherfuckers going to hell. So yeah, it's good, but nothing out of extraordinary. Animation I can even count, since it's always a vintage drone all the time. This did hella numbers when it came out. It was getting praised everywhere, and I never understood why. It's not like it's a Evangelion opening, you know. I ranked this higher than I would not normally rank it, just to make a point that not only because something is not vibey or upbeat, it doesn't make it trash. This opening is the equivalent of looking back at the past and seeing the character's growth since season 1. It is sad and hopeful, and it is hard to explain the feeling it gives off. I just hope you all understand why it is this high up. It is way too iconic, I do understand that, but they are giving up opportunities to have more bangers of openings for different sagas. Just imagine what the York New City arc opening would sound like. It would be peak, or the Chimera Ant. It will be cinema, while we will still have this iconic, beautiful opening as the first intro. It will be the equivalent of We Are from One Piece. Maybe the openings could have been trash, and we would have preferred the first opening over and over again, as it is now. But just because it is reducing to fill this agenda, and in my opinion is that the openings above these ones are better songs and better animated, I'm gonna have to leave this one here. I'm sorry. I love Hunter x Hunter, and it's too sad what's happening with the creator and the manga, but the life is that way. I should know because I was keeping up with Berserk. I wish health and blessings to not only everyone watching this video and everyone in the world, but especially the mangakas. Hopefully I'm next in line. I'm making a manga. I got a whole story with so many characters. Hopefully you get on the ride with me to start them. I love Dragon Ball openings because they not only make me happy, they honestly hype me up and they make me better myself. I imagine myself in the gym heavy lifting to this song, honestly. This comes from a guy who listens to Hatsune Miku at the gym, so now that's a compliment. The show is underrated. I even wonder if people remember this anime at all. I do, cause, oh well, I don't want to spoil it, but it gave me existential crisis and was traumatic in a way for me. The opening itself is basic, but the sentimental value it gives me, it's enough for me to give it props. Watch it and maybe it can change or help your perspective. Very good slice of life anime. I 100% recommend. I was a little idiot kid. I wasn't keeping track of everything I watch. I can safely say that I sadly, well not really, I'm kinda glad. I'm not a Pokemon fanatic. I'd even dare to say I'm a Pokemon hater. I don't know, them animals look dumb as hell. I don't know what to tell ya. Well anyways, this one is nostalgic, and I'm in the side of people that say Pokemon is in the anime side of things, not cartoons. Epic song, and it seriously makes you want to go chase those dumb looking animals. Good for you all. Only because the controversy of either is this a cartoon or an anime, I'm going to not rank it. They are just so legendary that I had to put them up here with the other beasts. It just makes sense. The Catch Them All theme was translated and was mainly for the English dub, and the Japanese version is totally different. So I did go check it out, and it's way different. That's why there's controversy as well there. It goes unranked, but we pay our respect. Many of these old animes that they will allow kids to watch, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Saint Seiya, Inazuma 11, Captain Tsubasa, Pokemon, Digimon, etc. I watched them all when I was very, very young, and I also watched them dubbed in Spanish because I was living with my granny at that time. I've been more of a Digimon fan than Pokemon fan, solely because of the games. I have a funny story now. My love-hate relationship with Pokemon, funny enough, happened because of this game called Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. In this game, you had to draw on the screen, but at that time, I was an idiot kid who would lose the pen that comes from the console, and I would stupidly enough use anything like the eraser of a pencil, a pen, and to be precise, I would use random shit. I don't even remember what I was even using. I also remember I would speed on the screen so I could clean the grease off. So because of all of that, my screen was malfunctioning, and I hated this game where it required for you to draw and read a lot. And from then on, I just never gave Pokemon a chance. Maybe I did a mistake and gave up something special, but it's too late now. I hate Pokemon a lot. And Digimon, on the other hand, I remember less of the anime, but I played this game on arcades called Digimon Rumble Arena 2. It was a banger fighting game. I just fell in love with the idea and the characters, especially the angel one. She might be one of my first ever crushes. More realistically, it's fair to assume I got a boner. I feel like Kira or Hisoka saying things about me that are embarrassing now that I'm an adult. Maybe I should not be too specific. It's been noted. They are stepping on shit, quite literally. Hey yo, stop, Jor. People be into weird things. Anya, no! This is just made for comedic purposes. I'm aware this joke is not good at all. Still, they do be stepping on your body like as usual, the animation is so good. They know that with a great opening they can get many people motivated to watch the show and also support it. Because I'm not gonna lie, they got me. Jor got me trapped in her basement, quite literally. Help. Maybe not help me, actually. I love the opening, animation, song, everything, but I kinda wish they went for the ending song. It's such a banger, you gotta listen to it. To me, it's a masterpiece and highly underrated, and it's among my top 10 probably, or maybe 15, 20, I don't know. I'm gonna make a list too for ending, I suppose. Maybe next year. Whatever. Anyways, it's among my favorite ending songs, and I wish they used it for the opening, because we know damn well openings are always the ones that have the people talking, and this one deserved that spotlight. But oh no, we gotta put Ado, aka Yuta from One Piece, in the opening because she is the singer of many hit songs and etc. Just overrate statistics, don't pay attention to them. It's very good, but my bias for the ending song got me mad about this one. Seriously, listen to that song. I haven't watched the movie, I forgot to watch, so please, if I even get the views and comments, remind me in the comment section. Okie dokie, goodbye. I got two things to say. First of all, a teacher like Onizuka or Koro sensei? For me, Onizuka. And second of all, this is one of my favorite animes. It got me out of dark times, and the manga is one of the greatest to me, period. With Berserk, Vagabond, and the others, of course. And the nostalgia I feel for this anime is out of this world. Ain't all the anime rule, man, I don't care. This opening I actually remember from an edit from MF Doom. One Beer Left, actually. It's so beautiful, and I mean beautiful for all of these three things I mentioned so far. The anime, the original opening, and the One Beer Left edit. It's so mesmerizing. These are the aesthetics I like. Along with the fruit teacher I ever vibes. I love the internet, man. These random gems and all songs makes me squeeze and scream like an anime girl. And I mean like a manly man. Griffin! Much better. This opening is goated, and I'm biased as heck. And if you're mad about that, do something about it. Just like Closer, I only knew of the existence of this song because of a Spanish Final Fantasy Freddy high school animation series. I swear I didn't know they were Naruto openings. I mean, the songs were dubbed in Spanish, so when I heard them in the original language, which is Japanese, I just didn't know what to say. I don't know, I feel so cringe for being in obscure fandoms, knowing how weird fandoms were back then, and maybe still are. But I don't know, since I don't keep up with fandoms anymore since 2018. Nice lover song. Maybe a bit higher than usual, but true ball knowers won't debate over this one. It's for many their favorite JoJo opening, and for those people I gotta say, though you're a very small minority, I can kinda respect your taste in JoJo openings. Obviously this opening is fascinating, and it's got its couple of memes in it. It's a fulfilling opening, and the only drawback is that the other openings above are just better in my opinion. Getting ranked at these levels, it already means you did an impact, and you are already regarded as iconic and or memorable. Just like Hunter x Hunter departure, you have nothing to be mad about. Very respectable place to be at. As usual, if it has throw on it, it will be a banger. Very good Naruto Kid opening. The rawness of the singer hits me in the feels. Not much to add, it's throw and Naruto, certified banger. Just like Lovers, this Naruto opening was played in this Spanish Final Fantasy Freddy high school animation that I so loved as a kid. It's so embarrassing to admit this up in the opening. Why do I do this to myself? Well, I feel like myself whenever I make videos and do my own thing. Thank you. Even if you are just one person watching it, or just myself, I love doing this and I will make this my way of living because I get to be myself and not be around negatives. It's visually a joy to watch, and once again, Mob Choir cooks a delicacy. Too bad 1 and 2 openings are just that much better, because this one has nothing to envy their ancestors. This one, I also like this one. No doubt about it, it's the best opening of the series by far. The art, the animation, the song, who is carried beautifully by the great band of Grand Rodeo. This makes me want to go to the court and believe I'm a member of the Generation of Miracles, just for me to get hit with a reality check that I suck at basketball and get dunked on. Life can be so harsh sometimes. Honestly, I loved this back in my high school years. It is safe to say it is a certified banger. It is top tier female singing abilities shown on this one. I remember not many liking it, or simply liking it less than the other ones. And to that I say, well, it is indeed debatable. It's the show's fault for making them all openings this good, or at least decently enjoyable, which it's very admirable to keep the streak of bangers. Good job, Black Clover team. A favorite among fans. And for a reason. It's not my favorite, but I understand people's opinion on this one. The introduction of stands in Jotaro Aura farming? Yeah, it is understandably this high for a reason. Kudos. At first, I was expecting many openings to be very mid or just simply bad. And I think it was because during my speedrun through the show, it was so insufferable to watch every single opening that I mentally in my mind downgraded many of them in my mind. From opening 1 to this one, the 6th one, I'm actually quite impressed, and I love the vibe and the openings. They used a lot of the actual anime scenes to make this opening though. What I mean by this is that they didn't create new things, they took part of future animated episodes, scenes. All these episodes, though very good, they're starting to become repetitive, with this ocean beach vibe to them. And you say,
Oh wow, no shit, Jarak. They're pirates on the ocean.
oh okay, Smarty Pants, is it then, why is it, that is, you got a good point actually. You win, good job. Excellent argument, approved. Wow, what a change from opening 1. Of course it's Lisa. The singers go crazy on this one. This sounds tougher and more exciting than opening 1 in my opinion. Igor is going crazy and this will be enough for me to give it praise. But on this they actually listened to my thoughts. I don't know how they did it. I didn't even have videos or anything about it. So they actually listened to my thoughts and made the animation from the opening more cinematic and different from the regular show animation. Let's fucking go. I love me some cinema animation. Hell yeah. It's better than opening 1 song wise and animation wise. And opening wise, the second opening of Solo Leveling Medio Diffs, the first one. Yeah, I know how much people love the first one. And I'm sorry I gotta disrespect it, but I've got to. Actually, no. But I just felt like it. Sorry, not sorry. Lisa carries. Sha-la-la, me na poquito is enough for me to make it iconic. But adding everything else, it just makes an excellent dessert that fills my belly up. Hits me in the feels. I miss being a kid, bro. I'm gonna cry. Dragon Ball is the king of nostalgia. Any version of the song, either dubbed in English or Spanish, or its original version, is peak. It makes me wanna tear up remembering watching this show on the old as hell TV after I came from school. Time flies so fast. Not ready yet. This war is too harsh. I must move on and keep on, cause many animes taught me that. The beauty of this art. Lots of symbolisms, no spoilers, amazing shots, amazing animation. This touches my heart. It's everything I love about an opening. This is what I'm talking about, man. Beautiful, chill, and relaxing at the same time. Fits the show and its beginning. First opening doesn't need to always be an out of this world banger, you know? I mean, that will exponentially make the opening better, of course, but majority of times these openings get skipped by the normies, so who cares? Normies are the masses. Is the reason you get people saying Solo Leveling and Demon Slayer is better than old anime, which hell no. But it's something we gotta take into consideration. This is sweet, this is heavenly, and it deserves more praise than it gets. Underrated in my opinion. I'm not too sure if it's underrated because I'm not in fandoms and I got no friends to talk this about. Well, I got friends, yeah, in the other side. And I got myself. I have like 5 different personalities. One of them wanna punch you in your fucking mouth at this moment. Cheer up, brother. Wait, am I just special in that the good way? It's my special spray. I'm cooked. This opening is all about the details, man. I swear. This song, though simplistic, it gets carried by what's going on the background. It's the total opposite of other animes where I said the song was bad or the animation is bad. This one, no. Can we just appreciate how beautiful this Paper Mario animation is? And oh man, the way they keep revealing characters as they appear on the episode is peak. Being this excited about this opening, you would think I'm a furry, right? Well, sorry to disappoint, but I simply love cats. Like the pets, you know?
Nuke the whole generation.
Not only is this the comeback for the show, but it was the change for the animation as well. Cherry on top is that they brought the guy from opening 1 to sing again. The name is Hiroshi Kitadani. I really hope the name goes down in history, or at least it's a normal topic to talk about whenever people are talking about One Piece and the anime openings. This guy has not only made the best One Piece opening, it's been the first one, but has made so many bangers, and for just one anime, I still prefer my GOAT Fro. But goddamn, this guy is showing prime LeBron James levels. But Ronaldo better. What the hell is that name? Who's getting featured? Well, besides that, I find the opening to be the nearest thing closest to opening 1, which is no doubt the best one that I have ever heard anyways, because I haven't finished this anime, and probably won't. That Irish fruit, I say Irish, but I have no idea though. of wind instruments, so call me ignorant if you want. Go ahead, Mr. Joestar. That fruit slaps hard like a kick from Pepe and your ass. I like it. Definitely the best of Fairy Tail Spectrum. Haikyuu is got the best consistency when it comes about sport anime openings. It's not the best opening when it comes to sports or for Haikyuu the anime, but still, oh my gosh, does this opening go hard. I still remember the toxic fan base for this anime. I hope they're extinct by now. Because for me to remember an anime for its toxic fan base, then you know you're ruining it for everyone. You're not that guy. Or I suppose, gal. You're not that gal. Because it's mainly women loving this all. Very solid stuff at the end of the day. Counting fan base or not. No satisfaction. This is peak. I don't care if I'm being biased for this anime. I don't even understand why I even like it. I mean, I love Mary-chan. She's voiced by the great voice actor of Jor. Wait, she also voiced Fubuki? Shinobu? Oh, it's raps. Saori Hayami is my crush now. She's an adult, and it's okay to simp over her. Wait, simping? I'm not in no simping culture, but I am a man and I love women. And right now, I really love Saori Hayami. With due respect, of course, in case she's married or is religious. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, even though I don't care most of the time. Oh yeah, let's talk about opening. It's fire, I mean carried by a Mary-chan of course, but good nonetheless. It is repetitive, and for that I can rank it as high as I wish I could, so too bad. Sometimes I don't even know how to end these things, and I find no funny clip or anything for comedic relief, so oh well. I'm simply not ranking them separately. Sorry, but the video is already long as is. Cut me some slack, jeez. I'm not used to it yet. Let me get my EXP up first. I feel like a hobo talking to myself, as if I'm one of my fans. Kinda depressing, not gonna lie. Anyways, the first version is dear to me because of that Silver Gunner collab video, which is big. Go check it out. The second version is some Gravity Falls that season opening type switch. I don't know who did it first though. The sound going backwards because of Kira's stand is peak. Very bizarre indeed. Animation is clean as well. Kudos, good stuff.